Hi, boys and girls. I was so excited to hear from your teachers that you are doing a fairy tale unit. So today I'm going to share with you the story, The Three Little Pigs. Are you ready? Get set. Let's read The Three Little Pigs. The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time. Wow. I know that that's a clue to fairy tale language. So I'm going to read that again. Once upon a time, there lived three little pigs. One day, the pigs left home. It was time for them to build homes of their own. I'm going to stop it because I know one of the things to do is to look at the pictures. I can count 1, 2, 3. I can see that they're all dressed differently. Wow, I'm getting lots of information about the characters and what we can describe them as I'm going along. The first little pig, I see how he's dressed, built a straw house. See, I had to go back and reread that because I did not read that correctly. The first little pig built a straw house. When he was done, he sat down to eat lunch. He happily, let me look at the parts, slurped, slurped, and chewed until, I'm not so sure I know what the word slurped means, so I'm going to look at the picture. Oh, I think slurped is a sound you make when you're eating something very fast. Dot, dot, dot means keep going. Suddenly, he heard a knock on the door. It was a wolf. Little pig, let me come in, said the wolf. Not by the hair of my chinny chin, said the little pig. Then I'll huff and I'll puff. I'll blow your house in. Here's a tricky word. I'm going to look at the parts. Grr, there's a vowel team. Owled, and there's an ending. Growled. I'm going to go back and reread it because I know that'll make sense. I'll blow your house in, growled the wolf. Wow, he really is growling. I think the word growl means that he's yelling. The wolf huffed and puffed and puffed and huffed and, I'm not so sure. I'm going to stop. Ooh, blew, puffed and huffed and blew the house in. Whoosh! The house became I'm going to stop and think. I see a little word, hay. I see another word, stack. I'm going to put it together. Haystack, but I'm not done. The house became a haystack. I wonder what a haystack is. Oh, I see lots of straw. And I know when straw is in a pile, it looks like a stack. That must be a haystack. The little pig ran to his brother's house. Let's see what happens next. The second little pig built his house out of, let me look for parts, sticks. I'm not going to say every sound because I know I can look for parts. Sticks. Out of sticks. I remember that. The first little pig told his brother about the wolf. Sticks are stronger than straw, said the second little pig, unafraid. Oh, I see some talking marks, so I'm going to make sure I sound like the characters when I see them. That's when they heard a knock on the door. Oh, I'm going to look at their faces. They look a little afraid. Look, bang, bang, knock, knock, bang. Oh, I can really get a lot of information from those pictures. Little pigs, let me come in, said the wolf. Not by the hairs of my chinny chins. Answered the little pigs. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Well, there's that word again. Growled the wolf. He really looks angry. I think the word growled means some kind of angry. The wolf huffed and puffed and puffed and huffed and blew the house in. The little pigs ran all the way to their brother's house. Look at how he huffed and puffed. The author really has put some good pictures in there so I can get a good idea of how the characters are feeling. I think they're a bit afraid. I think that wolf is kind of acting sort of mean, terrifying. The third little pig built a brick house. He was baking pies with his brothers I made a mistake, I'm going to go back. He was baking pies when his brothers burst in crying about the wolf. Let's see the wolf blow down this house, boasted the third little pig. I could read this word, but I don't know what it means, so I'm going to stop to think. Boasted. I think he's not afraid. I think he's kind of bragging. Look, he doesn't look very worried here. This pig looks worried. This one's telling him, but he's kind of doing what he needs to do. Knock, knock, knock. The three little pigs looked at the door. I can stop to think. How are they feeling? What are they thinking? They look a little upset. This one doesn't look too upset, though. I think he feels like he's ready. Little pigs, let me come in, yelled the wolf. Not by the hairs of our chinny chins, shouted the little pigs. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in, growled the wolf. Wow, I can tell that the characters are talking back and forth because I see talking marks. I can see that the wolf yelled, and I can see that the pig shouted, and then the wolf growled. These are key words that give me an idea of how the characters are acting. The wolf huffed and puffed and puffed and huffed and, I gotta turn the page, fell over. Oh my goodness, look at him with his tongue hanging out. Look at those three pigs. The wolf lay on the ground out of breath, out of breath. The three little pigs lived happily. The three little pigs lived happily ever after, baking pies in the strong brick house. Wow. I know that at the end of a fairy tale, I have to be thinking about what the story was, the lesson was in that story. I have an idea in my head what I think the lesson in the story is. Do you have an idea of what you think the lesson of the story is? Okay, well, you're going to have to write it down and tell your teachers or draw a picture to show what you think the lesson is mostly about.